Caitlin Clark on the floor here today, scoring in a season as Boston shooting it in the corner. Roster, she and Stephanie Dolson, couple of the admissions, as too does Indiana, knocking it out of bounds.
One of the things, big deal for Indiana.
As well, at this point last year, it was expectations. Colson left alone. CAA championship in this building.
That everyone comes at you quickly. The closeout.
An offense, that means they don't hold the ball for more than a
offense. Both teams playing.
Colson the offense. Boston, she'll take it herself.
They've got to improve that mark.
The pass, Bonner thought about the three and was fouled.
So she looks fantastic, helpful this year with the depth.
Mitchell, Wilson, she's a good three-point shooter.
This has been around a long time.
He's number one, and then let's see, kick out Mitchell.
Talked to Brittany Sykes from Washington before. An added weapon for sure.
Questionably, one of the veterans here on a
players is the speed with
season minutes here coming off the bench.
Pat, that's going to be.
Colson bouncing Howard char side, and here is the 4th overall pick. Mitchell attacking Melbourne. Your rhythm back as Iriafin from last year. There's a lot of Sutton back with us for year number 2, and it's just amazing.
The demand for the Fever. I bet it's in the work.
Here for Indiana for the first time. The corner here, Iriafin off the
ones. And yes, it's heartbreaking that Georgia, and she's looking forward to learning ready when her health is better.
To gel together. But for this to be built here as Mitchell fire away.
Last year, she played a lot off the ball. Fantastic working without the ball.
And a season in Fever scoring. Craft, those players trying to make this rock.
Really good defender.
Had a couple great years in Greece. Iriafin. Teammate Sonia Citron, one of the most productive players in all of college basketball. Athleticism-driven WNBA game.
In the league.
Oh, the hesitation
on the ball has become one of the better
throughout the season into the playoff. Rectal lines up.
If we start seeing a lot of that in the league.
Bounce pass, Citron, pretty defense. Bonner crossing over. Here is Dewana Bonner heading to the free throw rate. I think when Bonner was
a lot at the 3 spot. I think we're going to see her winning 2 WNBA. She can play 22-25 block here today. That's one. We're going to keep track all year.
A veteran,
We're only in the first.
Citron, hands up to tomorrow. They're probably closer to be careful as Cunningham is left up.
Kelly Crosskopf and Amber Cox.
Sykes might have gotten away with a foul there on home.
You got to get up the court.
Start the second quarter, couple of deflections of how well she is playing when most.
And it's a player that's
moving through traffic. Bonner extra pass. Oh, and Cunningham points, a couple of rebounds in 8 minutes. On to Boston, she'll attacker. And Indiana still just reasons for the Fever not be at shot too strong. Howard right place, right. Puts on the break, wheeling inside. Howard. The 3 gets right to the rim. Late.
Has actually tried to been getting her to what they were trying to do, and she's been told.
Time. Stephanie White is now that trade was concerned, so it wasn't attributes. Is that one ping pongs around and
getting skinny over the top of screening. Actually, did a really good job of getting over the team.
Will she get it off in time? She
will like the talk around this week. If you can outscore all the teams, you got to be able to defensive end.
Here's Howard, that going to excel without a ton of coach.
Was number 1 in defensive coach in her career. Player and to be able to.
Bonner hits the floor, no whistle.
Or to the officiating in the league.
The defensive-minded coach Stephanie White.
There's some new vernacular ball screen, but you got to know personnel.
Lucy Olson and Kelsey Mitchell, sent free throw shooter a year ago. Vice versa, Kelsey helping up. Here's Olson spinning away. Flip shot turns that one over. Here's Olson to clear out Mitchell. She will fire. Wanting to get everybody out there and getting a full. Here's Cunningham, and she draws the foul. Well, there are some players who.
What a brilliant. The floor is going to be much different for Sophie this year.
10 points in 10 minutes. If it's preseason practice, Sophie Cunningham will step back. Again, Cunningham coast to coast in regular season form as Howard stepping back, using that. Wilson launches, Bonner driving on Angsler, who stays with her.
When the ball sticks and it goes one.
Howard backdoor, Hole gets inside.
Impressive.
Here is Mitchell, Washington, that one behind Melbourne. And bounces Howard, the left hand.
A numbers advantage.
Okay, she averaged 18 points of our preseason opener. Point of the first quarter. In the first quarter, and now Bonner to the.
Was not in the act of shooting. Stops.
Final minute. All of the shot clock down to 5. A little two-man game. Here's Anxler, corner. And Cunningham facto last shot, and instead the Fever leaves it for Sutton, who's wide open.
Been since 2016. Now they're not here.
Mitchell did not hit a shot in the end, is pulled back within 2. Here's Citron.
And pressure her. And
Game that 3rd overall pick. Battling underneath, got her own offense. Got 11. Sykes the leading scorer on the extra pass. Anxler is open. 8% from the field. They've got Sykes feed. Repost Olsen and a 3rd foul. 2 on the afternoon. Citron turns the corner.
Citron's probably going to get 8 or 9.
Cross-court pass. Here is the rookie. Ceiling player. Somebody that... Chill extra pass. Bonner corner. Anxler left alone.
8 new coaches in the league.
Just sit for Boston on a fake. Boston get 100% ready for the beginning of now. Recto, good position against the rookie. Area Finn. Howard Fulcher. Howard brought in her nickname Flash. Her ability unlocked tomorrow at Iowa. Capable in space. Howard taking it right at Prechtel as Boston just got around Prechtel. But on the floor for Washington. Melbourne. Pretty spin. So here is Ashton Prechtel to the line. Minutes and kind of size up.
Back up for Stephanie Dolson.
Handoff Mitchell. Bullseye. Here is Olsen on the other.
Position defense. I think Coach White's probably this is the way teams in the league play. It's fast.
Melbourne, the inbounder, got it back. Set up extra pass. Corner 3. Hit. Olsen and Bonner. To a double team. Cunningham fakes the pass.
Pass took too long to get there for the Fever.
Cunningham, and it's not a shooting foul, so driving on Anxler. Bonner hangs. Bonner.
Oh, big and long. DeWine.
The 5 here from the line today. Wants to finish her career as Anxler left alone. And she side for Boston. She and Dolson really battling. Boston looking back door and got it to Cunningham. Sykes launches and misses. Assist for the officiator.
Yeah, that's a reason. And those points of edge and the officiating, you know, we sort of traveling contact onto the game and offense.
They don't just roll the ball out here and show up. Season that you're concentrating on.
Yeah, the Final Four really. We have 2 training tournament, and we did classroom training event. They're get us tighten that up and get more efficient.
Here in front of the Gamebridge Fieldhouse.
It's kind of like, okay, we can players consistently that get looked at every play, every call. So what we focus on is
Russell to look like you're not working. Is it somebody back?
Team, and they train them on. We're really looking for
It's an important thing about the freedom of movement
with illegal contacts. So those are some
of the officiating crew has.
She just popped up here in the booth and.
Citron corner 3
on the same side. Look at Boston with a little
carving out space underneath and had it blocked for Stephanie White. Out of Olympics last year. Mitchell clock down to 5. Mitchell into here in the second half. Finn over Boston. Third pick in the draft has really was too high from Ejim. On Ejim, putting on the moves, ducks in.
How locked into every.
Mitchell on the drive, aggressive attack. Olsen lets it fly. Came over from
today as well.
Here is Brown.
Digging deeper into their bench.
We're here for Washington. Deep inside, sets up Hull. Pass. It was Green who gets to the foul line, bounces inside. Prechtel launches, bouncing. To create dangerous pass, it's taken away. An offensive rebound and a
turns it over glass.
Quarter, the Fever here in the 4th quarter. And again, both rosters for the players and been called for just 2 here in the 4th quarter. Here's Hull right up the gut.
Certainly her range is impressive.
As well.
Congratulations. Need a 3 right here if you can get one. Pleased though with their effort.
From the stripe.
There's a 4-second.
A wild shot tipped up into the air. And Knight, she leaves it short. Put back from. And this time. Shot too strong. Howard battling underneath. Got her own offensive. Howard now into double figures. She's got 11. Sykes the leading scorer. Now Washington has numbers. Here is the rookie. Extra pass. Angsler is open. From out there. The Fever are shooting 29% from the field. They've got Sykes feed.
If you don't throw that pass in there, that foul doesn't get called.
Sykes the switch on to Boston. They're trying to repost Olsen, and a third foul of them here. Mitchell has 2 on the afternoon. Citron turns the corner. High.
You get 20 shots in the game. You're going to get Citron's probably going to get 8 or 9.
Sutton, Angsler, cross-court pass. Here is the rookie. Dive. He's viewed as a high ceiling player. Somebody that capable of, and you'll see more of that here at the pro level.
Excellent pick by the franchise.
Boston handoff. Mitchell extra pass. Bonner corner. Sykes attacking. Angsler left alone.
As Indiana. 8 new coaches in the league this year.
Mitchell turning the corner. The hesitation drops it for Boston on a fake. Boston get a good start last year. Maybe wasn't 100% ready for the beginning of.
Indiana switcher 1 through 5 right now.
Recto, good position. Post up Howard. Howard going against the rookie. Area Finn. Howard floats. Standpoint that Natasha Howard brought in, her nickname Flash, her abilities. We see that unlocked tomorrow at Iowa. She is capable in space. Howard taking it right at Prechtel. Boston hit that early 3. Here is Boston, just got around Prechtel, but
if you do take a gamble.
Sutton, the only starter on the floor for Washington. Melbourne, pretty spin. So here is Ashton Prechtel to the line. WNBA regular season minutes, and kind of size up roster spots.
I think Prechtel's a good backup for Stephanie Dolson.
Boston, handoff Mitchell, bullseye. Here is Olsen on the other.
Get matched up in your transition defense. I think Coach White's probably, but I think this is the way teams in the league play. It's foul.
Melbourne, the inbounder, got it back, set up Bonner. Bonner gets inside. Boston, extra pass, corner 3. He on a 16-year pro. Olsen and Bonner. Boston driving into a double team. Cunningham fakes the pass. See Melbourne. She comes up with a turnover.
Pass took too long to get there. Game really setting the tone for the Fever.
Cunningham. It is the 3rd foul on Washington. It's not a shooting foul, so Bonner shot fakes the 3, driving on Angsler. Bonner hangs. Bonner to fall.
You forget how big and long DeWine play in the 3 spot, and you have to defend her.
And she's 5 of 5 here from the line today. She wants to finish her career as Angsler left alone, and she. Cunningham looking inside for Boston. She and Dolson really battling it. Boston looking backdoor and got it to Cunningham here of the 3rd quarter. Sykes launches and misses. What are you looking at? What are your areas of emphasis for the officiator?
Yeah, that's points of education for the season. And those points of education are head coaches and general managers. And the officiating, you know, we sort of movement, screening, traveling, contact, and then respect for the game. And offenses
don't just, you know, like the players, they don't just roll the ball out here and show up games as well. What are some of the things in the offseason that you're concentrating on?
Yeah, right after the Final Four, really. We have 2 training come down to the Portsmouth Invitational Tournament, and we did class, and then we just came off of a 4-day classroom training event. They're in video, they're getting to work on our replay, you know, just tighten that up and get more efficient.
3 as she continues to sizzle here in front of the Gamebridge Fieldhouse.
A successful challenge if there's no possession. With the so yeah, now it's kind of like, okay, we can rule changes, and you know, players consistently the other rules or sort of interpretations that, you know, get looked at the officials, right? So every play, every call by our reviewing team. So what we focus on is
and hustling to get there, and when not to hustle to look like you're not working. I mean, when you say analytics team, is it somebody back
Goes through our games. They have a reviewer team, and they train them on. They grade our officials. So we're really looking for, you know,
They're so skilled. What's the most important thing about the freedom of movement?
don't want to allow players to get disrupted with illegal contacts when we make a foul call, right? So those are some.
Educate us on some of the areas of emphasis of the officiating crew as Sue's insights here.
How about that? She just popped up here in the booth and they're looking at because everybody wants them to get it right.
Citron, corner three.
Citron icing, keeping the ball on the same side. Look at Boston with a little.
And one of the rookies as well. Hull carving out space underneath and had it blocked. It's an interesting grouping here on the floor for Stephanie Whites. So Jade Melvin, third-year guard, out of won bronze with Australia at the Olympics last year. Mitchell with a shot clock down to 5. Mitchell into trap. He's knocked down 3 shots here in the second half. Firiafin over Boston.
Just anticipates so well. Big possessions by the rookie.
Third pick in the draft has really too hot to handle there for Hull. The pass was too high from Ejim. Firiafin on Ejim, putting on the moves, ducks in.
While she's on the bench, but the main takeaway has been how locked into every.
Kelsey, thank you. Here is Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, aggressive attack, and following some great footsteps. Defensive rebound, Washington. Olsen lets it fly. Dylan Brown, who has just checked in as well, came over from.
And no Aaliyah Edwards for Washington today as well.
Here is Brown.
Both teams digging deeper into their bench.
Not a single starter on the floor here for Washington. Old rookie. Here's Cunningham, gets inside, sets up Hull. Indiana turns it over on the inbound pass. It was Green who came. Olsen, shot fakes the 3, gets to the foul line, bounces inside. Here's Olsen working on Hull. Prechtel launches. Brown bouncing. Got clock down to 4. Hull just trying to create. Dangerous pass. It's taken away. Prechtel corner 3. An offensive rebound and a
right here by Washington. Hull turns it over, but you got to get on the defensive glass.
So 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. And the Fever point lead. They've been outscored 20-11 here in the fourth quarter. And again, both rosters in these moments, but great learning opportunities for the players. And that is Washington's foul to give. They've been called for just 2 here in the fourth quarter. Top Turner's pass knocked away, came right back to her. Here's Hull right up the gut.
Made herself better. Certainly her range is impressive. Hull.
Just got engaged a couple weeks ago as well.
Congratulations.
Indiana have one last push in them.
Need a 3 right here if you can get one. Washington's got to be pleased though with their effort. Figure some stuff out.
Shot it well from the floor, but they certainly have from the stripe.
There's a 4-second.
Lacey on the shot fake, fires up a wild shot, tipped up into the air. And Knight finds the Iowa star Olsen. She leaves it short. Put back from.